There are so many great 3D platformer mascots who are slowly fading away and being forgotten about. But you know who's back and better than ever? Pac-Man. The Pac is back, man. For decades, Pac-Man has been one of gaming's most enduring icons. He's a symbol of simplicity, a symbol of fun, he has a timeless design, and he's yellow. But with Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, the little guy has stepped into a new era. This game wasn't just a remake, it's a reinvention. It gave Pac-Man a voice, it has a cinematic story, and it has a colorful world filled with new activities, collectibles, adventure, and personality. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac didn't just bring back a classic, it redefined what Pac-Man could be in the modern age. Pac-Man World Re-Pac, the first game, came out a couple years ago. It reintroduced players to Pac-Man's 3D adventures. That game was cool, that game was fun, but the sequel remake built upon that foundation. It expanded the world, it expanded the gameplay, it deepened the story, it gave Pac-Man new abilities. Did I mention he has a voice now? This game has so much life, it is unbelievable.
Oh, how about a quick snack?
When Pac-Man World 2 first released in 2002, it was a major leap forward for the franchise. It built off the success of the first Pac-Man World game, but where the first game was similar to Crash Bandicoot, there was a lot of running straight, there was a lot of side to side, there was a lot of jumping up and down. Pac-Man World 2 expanded the formula with larger levels. It was more like Spyro. You had these big open spaces, you had more complex platforming, there were more collectibles, and it had a deeper sense of adventure. I remember playing the original Pac-Man World 2 on the PlayStation 2 over 20 years ago, and this new remake both feels the exact same, but it also feels so much better. In this game, you get to explore these vibrant, colorful worlds. There are the lush forests of Pac Village, the icy peaks of Ice River Mountain, the eerie depths of the Ghostly Garden, and the Big Tree Forest with all the saws. Each stage is filled with secrets, collectibles, and challenges that push the boundaries of what a Pac-Man game could be. You're able to collect these cool different costumes and then equip them, and you could even speedrun and go through time trials in each of the levels. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac takes this foundation and it just elevates it so much. This game isn't just about nostalgia. It's not a cheap cash grab. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is a game about evolution. Re-Pac rebuilt Pac-Man World 2 from the ground up. This game has stunning new visuals, the controls are smoother than ever while retaining the same feel of the original. There are enhanced animations that have brought this world to life. The environments are richer, the lighting is more dynamic, and Pac-Man is more expressive than ever before. His voice and his personality is fantastic. But the improvements have gone beyond graphics. The developers have redefined the gameplay and they've refined it so much to make it feel so much more fluid and responsive. They've added a couple new moves, a couple new abilities. They've thrown new things into the mix that just make it feel so good. The platforming feels so much tighter. The exploration is more rewarding. The camera has been improved. It's a lot better. Movement is smoother. The new animations give Pac-Man a sense of personality that the original could never convey. The circle under where you're gonna land when you're in the air, super helpful. Every single level in this game feels alive, from the shimmering waters where you're running around as Metal Pac-Man to the Big Tree Forest level. Even the volcano levels are unbelievable.
They did what? They're always going around stirring up trouble. Those delinquents.
Now, one of the biggest changes in Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is giving Pac-Man a voice. For decades, he had been a silent mascot. He's the yellow little guy. He's a smiling face that represents gaming's golden age. Yes, he had a voice in like the TV shows or the movies he was in or whatever, but in the games, lots of, waka 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 waka. But here in Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, he finally speaks. He expresses emotion, humor, and determination. Giving Pac-Man a voice changes something, and it gives Pac-Man something that he had truly never had before. It gives him a sense of identity. Pac-Man isn't just a symbol of gaming history. He's now a character with thoughts, feelings, and a mission. His voice adds warmth and relatability, and it turns him from an icon into a hero that players can connect with more than ever before. The new cutscenes in the game expand on this. It shows Pac-Man's relationships with his family and with his world. The story is simple, but it's heartfelt. The ghosts steal some golden fruit from the Tree of Life. It unleashes an ancient evil, and Pac-Man has to restore balance. He has to collect the golden fruit. But it's more than just about collecting fruit. It's about protecting his home and reclaiming his legacy. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac has so many activities and gameplay elements that make the adventure more dynamic than ever. Pac-Man can ice skate across frozen lakes. He could swim through underwater caverns. He could roll through obstacle-filled mazes. Each world introduces new mechanics, new challenges, and this keeps the experience fresh and exciting. Pac-Man could use power-ups like Metal Pack and Fire Pack, which adds a variety of strategy, allowing players to explore hidden areas and overcome environmental hazards while getting those bonus collectibles. Bonus stages and time trials encourage replayability, which reward players for mastering each level with cool collectibles and scores. These additions make Re-Pac feel like a complete modern platformer, one that respected its roots while embracing modernity and embracing innovation. At its core, Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac has a story about courage, legacy, and the power of perseverance. When the ghosts unleash Spooky by stealing the golden fruit, Pac-Man must journey across dangerous lands to reclaim the golden fruit and seal the evil away once more. Along the way, Pac-Man faces challenges that test his strength and his determination. Pac-Man's journey is filled with humor and heart, but also moments of genuine tension and triumph. By the time Pac-Man confronts Spooky in the final battle, the stakes feel personal. It's not just about saving the world. It's about proving that even a hero from gaming's earliest days can still rise to the greatest occasion. The visual and musical overhaul in Re-Pac 2 elevates the gaming experience to new heights. The soundtrack is reimagined with modern instrumentation, and it captures the spirit of adventure while paying homage to the original's catchy melodies. Each world has its own distinct atmosphere, from the serene forests to the fiery volcanoes and the haunted ruins. The lighting, textures, and animations give every environment a sense of depth and wonder. The result is a game that feels both nostalgic and new, which gives a perfect blend of retro charm and modern polish. What makes Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac special isn't just its gameplay or its visuals, it's the heart that's behind it. By giving Pac-Man a voice, this great story, and a world full of life, this game transforms him from a symbol of the past into a living, breathing modern hero. This game builds upon the foundation laid by the first Pac-Man World Re-Pac, and it expands the emotional depth and the cinematic storytelling that began there. Together, these two remakes form a cohesive reimagining of Pac-Man's 3D legacy, one that honors his history while pushing him forward. It reminds players that Pac-Man isn't just a relic of the arcade era. Pac-Man is a timeless character capable of growth, emotion, and adventure. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac proves that even after 40 years, Pac-Man can still evolve. This isn't just a remake, it's a revival that honors the past while embracing the future. By expanding the story, refining the gameplay, giving Pac-Man that voice, Pac-Man is bridging generations of gaming. This shows that even the simplest icons can adapt, can grow, and can continue to inspire. In the end, Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac isn't just about collecting fruit or chasing ghosts, it's about rediscovering what makes a hero timeless. And I think what's coolest of all is Pac-Man is involved in a couple crossovers. There's some great Sonic items in a Sonic stage in Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, and then Pac-Man is coming to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is one of the most fun games I've ever played in my life. Definitely one of the best games of 2025. So far, the crossovers are fantastic. The Minecraft stage is great. The Minecraft characters and the Minecraft car are so much fun to use. I'm looking forward to the SpongeBob Krabby Patty cart and the SpongeBob stage. Of course, Joker Persona 5 is coming soon, but I bet the Pac-Man crossover pack for Sonic Racing Crossworlds is going to be awesome as well. Go play Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. Go play Sonic Racing Crossworlds. ZUGZUG Nation Original.